Trauma, a consideration for case planning, brought to you by your Marshall University TCOM team. Trauma results from an event, a series of events, or a set of circumstances that is experienced by an individual as physically or emotionally harmful or threatening. Traumatic events have lasting effects on the individual's functioning and physical, social, emotional, or spiritual well being. Let's look at some examples of trauma. Trauma may result from natural or man made disasters such as war, terrorism, floods, hurricanes, or fires. Trauma may result from chronic conditions such as physical abuse, neglect, sexual abuse, or domestic violence. Trauma may result from an event experienced directly, witnessed, heard about, or makes a person feel threatened. Not everyone experiences trauma in the same way. Some people are very resilient and show little to no trauma symptoms. Others may have chronic and severe reactions, such as PTSD. Trauma symptoms may be manifested as emotional, physical, or behavioral conditions. Trauma reactions and symptoms are a key consideration in case planning. If trauma is not addressed, our case plan will not successfully address our client's needs. Let's look at an example of how trauma and trauma symptoms influence a case plan. This is Mary. Mary has missed 20 days of school in the last 6 weeks. She's failing her classes. A referral has been received from the attendance officer for Mary to receive services to address her truancy. On the surface, this looks like a straightforward case. Mary needs to go to school. Let's look at Mary's situation a little deeper. Mary was at school when she witnessed her best friend, Heather, being beat up by a bully. Heather's arm was broken and she had a concussion. Mary is now having severe anxiety attacks and depression. She's afraid to leave her room and refuses to go to school. Her parents do not know why Mary won't go to school. Mary's parents do not know how to help. Always before, Mary did what she was asked to do. The child welfare worker talked to Mary, her parents, her school counselor, and her band director. They learned about Mary's traumatic experience at school that has caused her anxiety and depression. After the child welfare worker learned Mary's story, a fast was completed. Then, a team was assembled to help develop a case plan for Mary and her family. Mary's team consisted of her parents, her band director, her therapist, and her child welfare worker. They, along with Mary, developed a plan to address Mary's anxiety and depression. Supports from her team members were put in place. The plan is for Mary to be gradually reintegrated into her school. Mary's parents will also receive counseling to help them understand and assist Mary with her trauma. Addressing the symptoms that are caused by trauma experiences will result in improved outcomes for your clients. Your case plans will be more effective. After a month, Mary is no longer afraid to attend school. Mary's case plan has been a success. Considering trauma will help your case plans be successful too. Thank you for watching Trauma, a consideration for case planning. Please contact the Marshall University TCOM team if you have any questions.